What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. This is 10 Minute Chef. My name is Tyler, and today we're going to be doing a shrimp risotto. But before that, I hope everyone's okay. I hope COVID hasn't infected any of your loved ones. I hope you are staying safe, even though, like, in Florida, here they're, like, reopening. Today's, like, the first day. They're reopening phase 1 of society, or whatever the fuck that means. COVID clocked out. I don't know. I'm scared we might get it again, but we'll see what happens, right? But for the time being, I hope everyone's just eating some good food, smoking some good bud if you got it, if you can. You know, if there's drug tests, dodge those. Yeah. And most of all, you know, taking this time to self-reflect and become a better version of yourself. Like, this COVID shit is like a, you know, put humanity into like some sort of like cocoon, right? And I hope we come out on the other side as, like, you know, something better than, you know, before the pandemic hit. You know, there's a lot of people who scoff at that pandemic. Pfft, whatever. This ain't a pandemic. We ain't never seen a pandemic. Whatever. But anyway, just something I've been doing. I've been recording myself cooking, whether it be professionally or at home. And I wanted to... I'm not a cooking instructor, but I feel like, you know, if you see somebody else do something you are interested in, you can pick up a few tips or whatever. I don't claim to be an instructor or like a, you know, the best chef or like know everything, but I just do it for because I love it and it's fun, and it's just a career that I chose. So I hope I could give back to all of you. So without further ado, let's cook some shrimp risotto. So obviously we're doing it from scratch, so we need clean, deveined, peeled shrimp. I just bought it from Publix. That's all. Nothing special. I already got the deveined one, so it's easier. Just had to peel them off, give them a little rinse. And for the risotto, we're going to need a stock, so we're going to have to save those shells and do our own stock. Yeah, so you put them in a pan if you got a saucepan, and then, you know, depending on how much risotto you're going to do, you add the appropriate amount of water. I think I cooked like a cup of risotto, so I did like it's like four cups or something like that. 3 cups, maybe. I think it was 3 cups, 6 half cups. Anyway, shrimp's cleaned. Time to make a marinade. Marinades could be anything you want. I chose to do an olive oil base with some vinegar, about that much salt, some black pepper. Marinades aren't very, you know, you don't get tablespoon, measure out the shit. I just like to do it by the eye, and, like, you know, the ratio of spices to fat, and like that's like a little watery to me, so I want to add some more Old Bay seasoning in there, a little more salt. Want it to be kind of pasty. But it could be anything you want. It could be coconut oil, it could be butter, just be anything you want. So anyway, marinate the shrimp, the stock's going, you know, that nice marinade we made, our clean peeled shrimp. I got the shells and some like loose random veggie scraps that I had in there making the stock. We're gonna let the shrimp sit after we get it nice and coated. It's better that way. Can't throw it right in the pan, but didn't have any time to absorb any flavor. You know, I haven't salted the stock or anything yet. This shallot is what we're going to toast in the pan, saute in the pan before we add the arborio rice. So we need it really small because the arborio rice is a very fine grain, very, very short grain. And this is a mince or a brunoise, whatever you want to call it if you're French. Get them real small, nice and fine. This would never pass for a fine dining establishment, but it did at home. So I don't even have the best kitchen, so I'm just using, you know, whatever I got at home, poverty level equipment. Using this bacon, cooking up this bacon, and I'm gonna keep that fat because I'm gonna cook the shrimp in that bacon fat. Our stock's doing fine. It's actually a little hot. Shouldn't be boiling that much. Just a nice simmer on the stock. Alright, let's go ahead and add some bacon fat, and then put that shrimp that's been marinating right in the pan. Boom. And ready to go. Grab some tongs or whatever you got. Stir it around. We're just going to par cook it in this pan, and then we're going to finish it in the oven. So we're going to give it a nice little sear. They're so small, you just want to keep them moving so they don't fucking burn. Anything like that. Alright, that's hot. Move it out of the way. Now we can salt the stock. Give it a stir. Should be done soon. Add our fresh herbs. And yeah, that should be it. We could just let that sit till we're ready to strain it. Chopping up this bacon for no reason. I didn't even use it in the fucking meal. Like, I just took a bite. That's all. It was just a selfish reason. I was gonna put it on a salad, I think, and then I ended up not getting any footage of the salad. Went with some lemon zest here because, you know, it's seafood, so I think lemon zest always accompanies seafood well. Lemon or lime, grapefruit even. You can even do an orange. Any sort of citrus with seafood I find is always great. So this is a Pecorino cheese that I'm grating up. That is sheep's milk. It's traditional for risotto, so I tried to keep it within the guidelines, you know. Other than that, if we got the basis down, do whatever we want after that. So that's just cheddar that I ground up. See, shrimp going in the oven. And we're going to use that to make frico. We're just getting our mise en place together at the moment. We're going to do a basil chiffonade. This is going to be our garnish at the end. Chop it up. You just roll the basil, and then chiffonade means ribbons in some other language. I forget. I think it's French. Chiffonade. Whatever. Some white wine, deglaze, arborio rice, our cheese, our stock. We're ready. So let's put it all together. Strain the stock. Keep that liquid gold. Okay. Alright. Parmesan. Oh, I'm sorry, that's our cheddar. I just had to use cheddar. Frico is like that fried cheese, crunchy cheese chips. So we pushed it all together. I tried to make little ones, but then I got impatient, burnt myself, and then pushed it all back together. So fuck this. Got impatient. Anyway, you just let that ride out. Once it comes together, there's a better look. Yeah, and then it stays in the pan just long enough till it becomes hard, like a chip. That's going to be our garnish too. Some basil chiffonade and frico for garnish. There's our finely cut shallot. Get those nice and get those working in the pan. Bring them to a translucent stage. Some lemon and lemon zest to finish that shrimp. Stir that arborio rice in. We want a nice, you know, mild toast on the arborio rice. So risotto is the process of cooking, but also the name of the dish. So the a la risotto, or however you would fucking say it, I don't know. You add a little bit of liquid, maybe like a third of the liquid that we made, and then you wait for that to get absorbed. Then you add a second batch. This is what's creating that creamy process without any added cheese or cream or anything. It's just the stock and the rice working together. So our second batch, we're going to let that cook in. You can taste if you want. You don't have to. So this is time elapsed. Obviously you can't do it that quick. But it's getting creamy, right? It's absorbing that second round of stock. About ready for the third. Let's go ahead and taste and add the rest. Yep, and now we're just gonna let that finish out. Alright, let it work itself. It's nice and creamy. That's just risotto. That's just the grain and the stock. Nothing else. And some olive oil, obviously. So we're ready for the cheese. Let's finish it with some cheese and some more lemon zest. Yeah, let that come together. Give it a taste. Yep, need a little more lemon zest. That's okay. I think I salted and peppered it at the end too. We got everything you need now. Shrimp's done. Risotto's cooked. plate it however you want. This is the fun part. You get to get creative. You're the chef in this in this aspect. So I decided to stack my shrimp. I did 5 on top of that little mound right there, kind of offset from the center. Added some frico around the edges, and then a little pile of chiffonade right in the front. Bam. So yeah, it's that easy. Shrimp risotto. 10 minutes, that's all it took. If you enjoyed this, please like it, share it, do whatever you want to it. Send it to your grandmother. I don't care. Ask her for her shrimp risotto recipe, and then try to, recreate it. And now that you know, like, the technique, I suppose, and let me see what you can do. All right, everybody's a chef. Hope everyone's doing okay. Have a great day, and look forward to more episodes of 10 Minute Chef. Goodbye. All right.